Alright, hey, once again everybody, it's Short Circuit and back with another mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the camping mod by Rikmuld. Let's get in here and see what this amazing mod has to offer. Let me give you a brief overview really quickly of what the Campers mod actually does. So what it's for is when you're going out into the world and you're going on an adventure or you're exploring or you're going a long way to mine, it gives you a way to have like a home away from home, a campsite. A way to have campfires and roast marshmallows and have a lot of fun. So let me stop talking about it and just show you what it does. So the first thing you're going to need when you're getting started with camping is you're going to need one of these campers tools, and you get that by using 4 red die on each side of some iron. It looks a lot like a Swiss Army knife, which is something you would definitely need, right? Absolutely. Alright, so let's get in here and check this out. So the Swiss Army knife, or the camper's tool, as Rikmuld calls it, is used for several things. You can use it in recipes to make certain things. Combined here with some string, you get some canvas. And that canvas is used to make some other items that I'm going to show you here in just a bit. And you can also use the camper's tool with some iron, and you can get some tent pegs. Now this recipe can be put in any order, this particular recipe, and it'll yield you those tent pegs, which is pretty cool. Pro tip! When the camper's tool is used in a recipe, it is returned and takes some damage, yes. So you don't lose the camping tool every time you use it, which is a nice feature. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to show you the next part right over here. And this is a decoration campfire. This is the most basic campfire in the game. It does add campfires, which is a lot of fun. You use 3 torches, some flint, and some smooth stone to make the decorative campfire. And here we go. We got one right here. Looks really nice. I like that skin a lot. Alright, used as an ingredient for all the other campfires, so you need this campfire to make all the other ones. It has no GUI. If I try to click on it, nothing happens. And if I right click it with dye, it'll change color, so this is pretty cool. Let me show you this. Okay, you got to be kind of careful so you don't get confused, because all the different campfires have different colors, but if you right click with the dye, it will change color. Look at that animation. That is really fun and really nice. I enjoy that a lot. And another use for dyes is always great in the game. So we're going to color it orange last, because what will happen is when you color this, it'll actually change. If you put this in a frame and you have frames everywhere, it'll change the color everywhere it goes. So I don't want to confuse you guys. That is a basic campfire. Pro tip, pick up campfires with the camper's tool. Okay, very important. Alright, so I use my camper's tool. Bam, look at that. I can instantly pick up my campfire. Very, very nice. I enjoy that. If I just go to break it, it'll just break. Alright, I need to get out of creative mode. Let me do that really quick. Up. Okay, there we go. Alright, moving on to the next item here. Okay, we have our next campfire, the multi-cooking campfire. Very cool. All it takes is 4 furnaces around a basic campfire. Alright, let's go check out what the multi-campfire can do for us. Multi-cooking campfire can do. So first thing you'll notice, it cooks 6 items at one time. It cooks 2 to 5 times slower than a regular furnace. Alright, it has a coal to cook ratio of 1 coal per 3 to 6 items. So sounds confusing, but it's pretty simple. Alright, that's the interface there. Let's get some items to throw in it. Let's get rid of this stuff and pick up our other items so I can show you how this works. This is so cool. So the multi-cooking campfire, what you can do is you can cook a bunch of things at once and it will smelt, which is great. And then you take your coal, it goes right here, easy peasy. And you'll notice it is smelting all those items. The cobble will be smooth stone, the sand will be glass, iron ore will be iron, ingot, gold ore, gold ingot. Alright, you'll notice it is pretty slow. It takes a little while, but you're doing 6 things at once, so I mean, you do the math. It's obviously going to be a lot better, and you can do different items, which is so fun. Bam, look at that, guys. So love that, and then I can put in a whole bunch of different stacks of food, or I can just cook them all at once, and it'll be done a lot quicker. So very cool. Love that multi-cooking campfire. Very nice. Let's move on. Okay. Oop. Hey. Open. Alright, there we go. Alright, fast cooking campfire is a blue campfire. Very, very cool looking. And to use a basic campfire with some flint and steel. And that'll get us this fast cooking campfire. Alright, cooks items 5 to 7 times faster, one at a time. coal to cook ratio of 1 to 5, so not bad. So this is going to cook much faster than a regular furnace, but you can only cook one item at a time, so that's kind of the trade-off there. So let's go ahead and throw some stuff in here. Notice, look at that, boom, done. Okay, get rid of that, boom, done. I mean, you get the idea. Very quick, very nice, very cool. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff off and we'll move on here. Okay, cool. Next thing here is 4 ender pearls, which is a much more expensive recipe, but you'll see why. For the cheap cooking campfire. 4 ender pearls and a basic campfire will get us this cheap cooking campfire. Alright, cheap cooking campfire cooks 4 times slower, cooks 2 items at once. The coal to coke ratio is 0 to 1, so it takes 0 coal to use this, which is neat. But it does have a 25% chance to destroy the item you put in it, and it has a 15% chance to multiply the item, which is really cool. Pro tip: putting coal in this campfire will crash Minecraft. Alright, that is specific to this campfire. Alright, that can be kind of confusing because of the fire on here. You think you would need coal, but you do not. Let me show it to you guys. So we have some items. Let's go and pick them up. And I'll show you that it'll cook extremely slow, but I didn't have to put in any fuel source. And you'll see it's going very slowly, and it will have a chance to either destroy, make, or multiply our items. So, pretty cool. And you saw there I took some damage. I got too close to that fire. That'll hurt you, and it will hurt the mobs. So be careful around these campfires, obviously, right? Okay, cool. Moving on, next one. Pro tip: recipe must be arranged in this order. That is important for the insta-cooking campfire. That's the best campfire in the game. To get this, you have to have these campfires in this order. Alright, look at it, memorize it, do it. Alright, moving on. Insta-cooking campfire. Right-click to cook food instantly. Pro tip: insta-cooking campfires can only cook food. Yep, that is the deal there. So, they can only cook food. You can't smelt with these. So, it doesn't have an interface. You just come up to it. You hold the food in your hand. I got 1 pork chop. Cooked pork chop. Just like that, instant. Yes, that just happened. Look, a whole stack. Will it do a stack at a time? Bam. Yes, it will. Very powerful. Very nice. Why waste time cooking when you don't have to? I like that. I got to get back to mining. Got to get some diamonds. I don't have time to cook. Alright, what is a camp without roasting some marshmallows? Alright, Rikmuld has it figured out. Look at this, marshmallows right there. You use some sugar, some egg, a bowl, and some water, and you get marshmallows. You will get that bowl back, which is nice too, from that recipe. Whoop, wrong turn in Albuquerque there. Okay, so what you do here, pro tip: this recipe can be placed in any order. That's cool. Put that stuff anywhere you like. You take marshmallows, you take a stick, and you get a marshmallow stick, not a marshmallow on a stick. Don't be confused. So there we go. We take our marshmallow stick. We just have a basic regular campfire. It will work with any campfire. We take our marshmallows on a stick, and we right-click, bam, roasted marshmallows. And look at this interface. Isn't that nice? Doesn't that look great? I love it. I'm a peaceful, so I can't eat it, but how much fun is that? You eat that and you will get that stick back, which is great. Cool, moving on to the next part of the mod. Let's see here. Oh, those doors are killing me. Alright, remember earlier in the mod spotlight we went ahead and made some canvas. We made some tent pegs using our tools. Now we're going to put them to use with a tent. Can't go camping without a tent, man. Alright, so there's the tent. Tents can be rotated with the camper's tool. Pro tip: make sure the tent has room to rotate. Okay, so this is so much fun. So tents, from what I've noticed, it looks like they take up a 6x6 area. So we place down a tent and we use our tool. Bam, as long as it has room, it will rotate around. And you'll notice our tool takes a little bit of durability damage every time we use it. I think every time you use the tool, it takes 1 out of 100 damage. A total of 100. I don't know if that made sense, but let's go ahead and put our tool back here. We're not going to need it. Alright, cool, and that's the tent. Well, the tent's all nice and fine and everything, but what do you use the tent for? Well, you need a sleeping bag. A sleeping bag. Genius. Genius. It's a bed without legs, so hey, you don't use the wood and you get... Pro tip, this recipe can only be done in this order. Has to look like that, guys, to get it to work. You can't move it up. 1, up 2 will not work, okay? Alright, let's get in here and take a look at the sleeping bags. Let's snag our sleeping bag and read. Sleeping bags can only be placed in tents. You can't just put this on the ground. I'll try to demonstrate that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was wrong. But I got a bed back. Okay, well... Was that a bed? Maybe it was a bed. I think it was a bed. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll grab sleeping bag. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, now we have the sleeping bag. Let's try to place it on the ground. No luck. No luck. So yeah, it must have been a bed. Cannot place that down. You have to have a tent in order to use this. Using a sleeping bag in a tent allows you to sleep at night. Look at this, guys. Is it nighttime? Oh, how convenient. And then you're just out in the middle of nowhere. Good night. That's how you roll. I mean, right there. It's very cool. Pro tip. Remove items from tents using camper's tool. Very nice. Okay, let's give that a shot. Let's grab a camper's tool. Alright, and we go and we click on it. Boom. Very nice. Let's change our game mode so I don't screw up here. Alright, okay. So you'll notice we took that sleeping bag out, no problem. We can pick up our camp, move our camp. It's very cool. He gives us that option. Now you guys are going to love this next part. Come over here, we're going to grab a chest, just a regular vanilla chest, and we take the chest up to the tent, and look at that. I love the way that looks. You got a nice storage tent in your area, so you're out mining, you come back, you want to put a bunch of stuff in. Look at all that space it gives you. It looks like a double chest. So you turn a single chest into a double chest, and you have all that space right there too. Have a good time. So that's it for the tents. Pretty nice. And we have a pro tip right here. Camping mod adds achievements. Check this out. So we're going to go up here, go to achievements, switch that over to camping, and then look at that. All the best mods add achievements. I think they're a lot of fun. And if you want to play with them, you can. If you don't, well then fine. Don't. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, moving on. Okay, next. He has added for us the small camping bag. So these are bags. We're out mining again. I'll say it again. You're out mining. This is what you need. You need that bag for a little extra storage. So the first one you can get using canvas is a small bag. Right click. Look at that. I have a nice little crafting table sized inventory. Not the best, but hey, not to worry. Rikmuld was thinking about us, guys. He's going to take care of us. Don't you worry. Why can't I pick that up? Wouldn't let me shift click. Weird. Okay. You take your small bag, you surround it by canvas, you get a normal bag. Gives you about, I don't know, 9 more slots of inventory space. Pretty nice. But what you really want is right here, this baby. This is the large camping bag. You take the normal one, you surround it by, or the medium one, you surround it by canvas, and you get the large one, and you're going to love this. Look, you take that camping, you're good to go. We got another pro tip. If you die, the bag is lost. If you remake the same bag again, it will not retain the items it had. Okay, that might be something he's going to add in the future. As of this version, you will lose the items even if you remake the bag. Okay, pro tip: you cannot store bags in other bags. Very important, guys. You cannot store bags in other bags. Let's take a look at this. So if I try to, oh, see, it will not let me, which is good because that could get a little bagception, a little crazy there. Alright, let's put these away. Love the bags. Very, very cool. And then, coming up on the last parts of the mod, you can have radish seeds, which is really nice. So this is a new crop. It's added to the game. It's really cool. Pro tip, radish seeds are found in tall grass, same as wheat. They have the same drop percentage as wheat, guys. So you can find radish seeds, and you can plant them, look at this, anywhere. And they'll grow in about, I believe I read 3 minutes. Don't quote me on that. But you can use bone meal. Bam! Look at that. I love the art style of that. I think it looks really cool. And then you pick that, bang, you get some radishes. Okay? And that's fast growing, and they fill up 1 heart of health. Or, I mean, 1 food bar of health. Alright? And that's how radishes work. So that's pretty good. And then over here you'll notice we have campers. There's a spawn egg in creative mode if you want to get campers. So over here there's a female camper and a male camper. I made this a female camper, and I don't know what I did to end up with a male camper here, but I'm sure I did something wrong. But there's a female camper. She has a green skin. She looks really cool. The skins are done by a guy named Dino something. I apologize, Dino. I don't remember the rest of it, but you can go and download the skins. Pro tip, these skins can be downloaded off of Planet Minecraft or wherever it is you like to go, guys. Alright, campers spawn at campsites that generate in Minecraft. Alright, so they spawn at campsites that generate in Minecraft. Campsites can spawn with one of any of the campfires. So all of the different campfires I showed you have a different percentage. Obviously higher percentage for the more basic campfires and lower percentage for the better campfires. But they will randomly spawn with the campsites. So one thing I do want to show you is campers only spawn in forests and plains. Pro tip. Alright, very important. Players can buy or sell camping items to the campers. This is something new in 1.5, guys. You can select these guys and you can sell camping items to them for emeralds, or you could buy camping items from them using emeralds. So that's really cool. So say you're leaving, you don't want to worry about camping stuff, you just take a pile of emeralds with you, you find you a camper, you steal all his stuff, buy all his stuff, murder him, whatever it is you want to do. You can have a lot of fun with that out in the world. Okay. Alright, lastly, that's about it for the mod, guys. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, if you haven't tried it, get your hands on it. Go download it. Tell Rikmuld that Short Circuit sent you, and give it a shot. Absolutely. And I want to say thank you to Rikmuld. And I want to let you guys know the mod can be found at Planet Minecraft or at his website, rikmuld.com, just like it says, guys. He has a lot more stuff planned for this mod. He's got manuals. There's one in the game already I didn't show you guys. It shows you how to make the basic campfires, and he's going to be adding several more of those, and he's going to be doing some reskinning of the tent, I believe, maybe the campfires and some of the other things. But so far this mod is looking fantastic. It's a ton of fun. I've had a blast with it. I also want to remind you guys, if you can, please, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, like the video, and if you haven't, by all means subscribe. I'm going to bring you guys a lot more stuff in the future. Alright, and I think that's about it. We will see you next time. Bye, guys.